What's going on is Magic Mill, Barber America. You know how we do it. Why in the world would I go to barber school? First of all, barbering is a great field to be in. When we think about different fields of business and, different genres and different organizations and corporations you could work for, and different industries that you can become a part of. Well, barbering, first of all, it's an independent lifestyle. So when you're a barber, you work for yourself. You set your own hours. If you're working for a corporation, you're doing a 9 to 5. I worked for years on a second shift, from a 3 to 11, and it had a point system, which means, you could get pointed out. And, for those that don't know, a point system is, if you're late to work, you could get a point or a half of a point. And if you miss a day from work, even if you call in, you get a point for that. And, as the system goes along, the more points that add up, the closer you are to being fired or terminated from that job. So, if you miss a few days, if you're late multiple times, they're adding that up. No matter how much effort that you put into your workday, no matter how much time, no matter how much sacrifice you've made to make millions, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars for that corporation, you alone, and they'll do things like point you out. In other words, you build up those points and you're out of the door. They point you to the door. But when you're a barber, it's an independent lifestyle. It's an independent way of doing things. You're your own boss. You run your own hours. You come in as you please. You leave as you please. Now, there are pros and cons to that in itself, but just as a general idea, it's an independent lifestyle. It's also a prestigious occupation. It's very, very respectable and admirable when you are a professional licensed barber. You add so much value to a person's life when they trust you, with grooming them and grooming their parents and grooming their children and grooming their children's friends and their nieces and nephews. And those things are a privilege and a great honor. So, when you're a barber, you're just looked at in high esteem. So you just got to know that, you just got to watch what you're doing. You can't put the dollars in your mouth at the strip club and have the stripper come over and come take the dollars from you. Oh, yes you can, because it's an independent lifestyle. Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can do whatever you want to. But I'm just saying, it's just a prestigious occupation. I mean, everyone wants a good barber. They want to be on the team of a good barber. They just want to be serviced by a good barber. So it's a very prestigious occupation. You also can become an employer. So unlike that 9 to 5, where you were getting pointed out, they were, not appreciating your input. They didn't listen to your ideas, or they stole your ideas, which happens a lot of times, and you get no credit for it. Not only are those things happening, but they've got you training the new guy, the next guy. They got you training your replacement. At any time you're expendable. At any time you can just be replaced. And it's a funny thing when you're out here and you work for these corporations. Once you're gone, that place just doesn't, for some strange reason, unless it was going down already, that place just doesn't fall down. It stays there. So it keeps going. So when you get in this barbering game and you get licensed and all that good stuff, you can become an employer. That's right. All of those millions of dollars that you made for that company over the years, all of that expertise that they focused from you to gain from, you can do those things. But hopefully you won't be as cutthroat and heartless and uncaring as some cold corporations can be. So yeah, you can become an employer. You can hire barbers, you put them under your tutelage, and profit off of your shop. And if you're still cutting, hey, you'll be cutting for free. In other words, you don't have to pay anything, and everything you make is yours. So that $2,000, that $1,600, that $1,800, that $2,200 that you made for that week, that's all yours, pure profit. How cool is that? You can be your own employee. Also, it's a cash business. It's just a straight cash business, I remember when I first started using a credit card app that would accept digital payments, and so I went with the Square, and I think Square is a great company. At the time of making this video, is a great company. What is this? September the 1st, September 2nd, 2018. So yeah, as of September 2nd, 2018, they're a great company, And I remember it was a time that you didn't always get your payment that same day. Now you can set it up that when you swipe the card or you insert it into your chip reader, you get paid now accepting credit cards. Now you can get paid the same day. But I remember there was a time where you had to wait a couple days or a day to get paid. So now, they've straightened that out, and it's become even more a digital cash business because, you can just accept digital cash and it goes right into your account the same day now, on top of physical federal notes, or a physical cash, physical money. Wherever you live and you're watching this video, you might not necessarily be barbering in America. You might be barbering around the globe. Hopefully you are. And I know you are, because barbering is that powerful. So that's why you should go to barber school. That's why you should become a barber. Those are a few things. And I got one more thing that's a great thing. Another great reason why you should become a barber, because it's room for growth. Now, what do I mean by room for growth? Now, what I'm saying is there are many avenues you can take once you decide to get in the barbering game. So it's room for growth. You know, you, you can brand yourself, you know, you can sell products, you can sell yourself, you sell your services, you can sell your knowledge, you can sell your experience. There's a lot of room for growth. You can sell your experience by blogging and documenting it, uh, sharing it through social media. You know, you can start your own product line. You know, you can find a wholesaler, you know, test products, tweak products, put your name on it, put your touch on it, market it, and make it happen. So you don't just have to stay behind the chair. You can brand yourself and you can sell other things like merchandise. Hey, you can sell barbering tools, you know, barbering supplies under your brand name. So there's just a lot of room for growth, you know. So just to recap, you know, barbering is a great field. You know, if you decide to go ahead and step into this game of barbering, I'm going to tell you, if you're really dedicated, you know, you focus and you try to get better cut by cut and you just give your all and you just never stop learning, you will be great and you will reap great benefits for working for yourself. You know, it's just a great thing, you know.